wait till
I'm
they
trying to
see
stay
your
on
face.
topic because Oh, we're ready. This is what's really happening. I'm pretty sure it is. Because we are starting right now, right? We're starting right now. Okay. I mean, take it back to the days when I just say, yeah, here we go. Well, that's really happening. Cat Pignati.
Hello?
Because you're like naughty and you're a cat. Or you're a cat snotty. Or... What made you choose that name?
I was born with it. That's kind of how names work.
Wow. Imagine, what was your mom's idea behind that?
It was actually my great, I don't know how many grandfathers above on my dad's side. Your mom doesn't pick your last name.
So it was grandfathered in?
Yeah, it was grandfathered in.
Oh, that's the naughty part. But the cat.
Well, Kat's my first name. Short for Catherine.
Yeah, but it usually goes along with the last name.
Yeah. Well, the last name is Pignati. It's pronounced Pignati, but...
Pignati?
Yeah.
All right.
Pignati.
Yeah. I double wit. Pignati.
Yeah, I was...
Is very... That's... What would I say that is? That's not really quite exotic.
It's like...
That sounds very cultural, though.
Yeah, I'm 100% Italian, but I was literally Catherine Pignata until I was like 10 years old.
Okay, no wonder you know Alessandra.
Yeah.
You are a part of that.
Not all Italians know each other.
But
actually,
that's
we totally do.
That's not quite true. Yeah, that's not quite true. But you don't like to let each other know you know each other too much, right?
I don't believe that's true. I don't. We have that. I've never been asked that question before. They tend to be a very loud, boisterous community. They come together any chance to food and wine.
Yeah, but do you like to admit talents from the other families?
Yeah, that's how you get things done. This guy's in a CPA. This guy fixes kitchens, and then you trade services
and they're all Italian.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I know Italians for quality, so I was thinking, what was it, Ferraris and all that, Maseratis.
Well, that's why we want other Italians to do whatever work we need.
But not Tesla. What is Elon Musk?
He's like, I don't know, alien?
Isn't he? Yeah, he's like part alien, part Canadian.
No, he's like Swedish or something, or I don't know.
They are aliens.
He's something.
Right? Swedes? They call them? Swedes?
I don't know. Let's Google it.
Swedes, aliens. Okay, I can get to that.
All I know is he's rich.
Sorry, that feelings chart. How are you feeling today? I guess I'm feeling a lot.
Oh, we on the feelings chart?
How am I feeling
But that's
today?
not because of this right here.
I was excited until I got here.
It'll happen.
I'm just teasing. There's a lot of feelings on this list.
Are aliens.
I've been having a pretty good day.
Really?
Oh, I had the funniest thing happen.
Even after the phone situation.
Oh, it was the best thing in the fucking thing to happen to me. I had to go to the AT&T store to get my old phone activated, and it was the funniest experience of my entire life. The guy I called ahead. The guy was like, "Oh, just come in." Before I got there, it got busy. I walk in. There's somebody waiting at every single table, and the only person helping anyone is helping these two old guys. One of which is a complete asshole. The other guy is super nice. They both can't hear each other. They don't know anything about technology. And this poor guy is literally like, just let me give you a case so we can close this. There's so many people waiting. It was like grumpier old men. And then we got this lady's like, I don't understand why the lady in Corte Madera told me that if I came today, I'd get this special promo. And the guy's like, I don't know what the lady in Corte Madera told you. And this poor Asian guy, literally watching just the life drain out of his face of like, how I cannot explain the exact same thing to you any different way. And then he finally gets to the next guys, and they have some crazy, very thick European accent, and he's got a thick Asian accent, and they're not understanding each other at all. And he's just like, oh my God. And I'm dying laughing, witnessing all of this. The two old guys yelling at each other. What did he say? And I'm like, is this really happening right now? And then the only guy who's there to do anything professional, he's obviously been there for at least an hour before I got there. He is ready to just throw bricks across the room. And it's finally going to be his turn. And this guy who looks homeless comes in. and just starts trying to like talk to the people working there, and we had to be like, "There's a line, sir. I'm sorry." This guy was wearing a life jacket over his regular jacket for no reason, and finally chased the black guy who was helping the two old people. When he was finally done, he saw me laughing the whole time, and he walks over and leans in real tight, and he goes, "Is that guy fucking wearing a life jacket?" And I burst out laughing. I'm literally like, "You can't write this." And he felt so bad that he's like, "I'm so sorry I'm having to wait." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" This was like,
This was San
this
Francisco.
was the funniest shit ever. I'm literally sitting there just trying so hard not to audibly laugh, because this guy's about to blow his load, because he's like, "I've been sitting here waiting forever, and I got something really easy to do."
Sounds like San Francisco.
Everyone else is taking forever.
Blowing loads.
Yeah,
Or it might have been Marty McFly.
yeah. I know, that's the first thing my fiance said. And then
You were together when that happened.
no, he was at home. I went over there by myself. And that the poor Asian guy that's been dealing with dumb questions over here and dumb questions over there comes up to me, and I go, "Look, my phone got stolen yesterday. All I need is a new SIM card and to activate my old phone." And he looked at me like, "Thank you." Like 10 minutes in and out. It was just like, what is happening? And then the guy was laughing so hard at me just laughing. And I told him, I said, "It's okay." I'm like, "I'm a stand-up comedian." He's like, "You do comedy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I told him about the show at Blarney Stone. So now the entire staff from the not the Apple Store, from the AT&T store are coming to my show tonight.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, no wonder it's so important.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, see, they're not going to be there till 9. But he was like, "Oh my God, I need to have all this information. I'm coming to your show tonight."
And they told you exactly at 9 we'll be there.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm coming, and I'm going to buy you a drink. If I see you, I'll buy you a drink." I'm like, "I wear donut pants, and I host the show. I'm pretty sure you're going to see me."
Pretty good details, description.
Yeah.
Can't miss him.
But I was like, "You couldn't write this." It was grumpy old men, like cranky. It was.
You know what also you can't write? If someone else is there in donut pants.
It hasn't happened yet.
What would be
That
the
would
luck
be-
at
yeah.
that?
That'd be crazy.
Well, it's my. I wear these every single show.
There'd be a glitch in the matrix.
Okay, so that wouldn't be like a glitch or
maybe a
coincidence.
fan.
It'd be a copycat or a
That
fan.
would be
Fan,
an
yeah.
obsession.
As long as they were a fan and not trying to copy me, because I'm known for my donut pants now, and like
Yeah.
I'll fight a bitch. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
You can't take my brand. You can't
'Cause
take
you're
my brand.
Italian.
I mean, I got donut
You-
stickers on all of my joke
Oh,
books
yeah.
and all kind.
You wouldn't fight; they would just end up somewhere.
It'd be taken care of.
Is your husband Italian too?
Fiance, he is.
See, I'm
He's
jumping the gun there.
he's half Italian. No, I always mess this up. He's half Italian, a quarter English, and a quarter German. I mean, there's Irish and there's Irish, German, and Italian.
So that's a good mix
Yeah.
because you don't want just someone that has zero Italian dealing with an Italian.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
he has
unexpected.
Italian on both sides, but he's a ginger. He doesn't look like he's Italian. He's a very freckled ginger, but he's a very good-looking ginger. Hi, honey. I know you're listening.
Wow. All right. So it's good to still be attracted to your mate of how many years?
We've been together 10 years. 10 years, best friends for like 13.
Okay. So you're friends
that's
with
nice.
benefits first, and then now you're engaged. So how long has the engaged? How long was the engagement?
We got engaged. It's been I think 6 months ago. We just got engaged.
6 months. Okay. How's so from the story there, Isaac? Hi, double. How are you feeling? This sounds pretty long lasting. I mean, I already said
That's
husband.
nice. That's a good.
Oh, we call each
that's
other husband
a
wife
good
by accident all the
accomplishment.
time. People have thought we've been married for years. Even our friends, when we announced we got engaged, one of our friends was like, "I thought you guys had been married for years," and I was like, "That's because we're an old married couple."
Well, I did jump the gun once, and Facebook let me know that, and I was like, "Wait, I said wife? What the hell?" I don't remember that, and that is not right because it didn't work out. What the hell am I doing? Because if it was, so if I ever did see, the reason why it's hard to jump the gun, because if it does work out, I don't see myself letting that person go. Like if you try to leave me and I maybe get the heads up, off to the closet you go. And not see, this is why marriage is important to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be a controlling person.
Uh-huh.
That's why you should take marriage a little serious. Because then I will be. Unfortunately, now you're not leaving. Sorry.
You know you're admitting this on air that can be used against you in a court of law later down the road.
Well, I mean, That's why. Yeah,
You should just mark this podcast
Paul actually
evidence
reminds
for
me of
later.
this, and I will do a disclaimer a little later. Well, I guess the thing is and it helps me to, like you said, you are admitting this. It helps me to say stuff like this because then if some things like this happen, I have to take it serious. And then here's that disclaimer. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Opinions that anyone expresses here aren't opinions of the place I'm at, Edge Studios. But yeah, it is the opinion of Luke Sauer 57 on the YouTube. But what it expresses here is that we have free speech. Yeah. So that's the highlight right there. Man, I look so weird in the video here. I do need to cut my hair. You think so? Yeah. But Double right here, he's got a different situation. He's not in a relationship, but you do have a kid.
I got a lot of songs about it though. No.
But he has a kid though.
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
And actually, Dana, I was hoping you were bringing your kid.
I brought my daughter last time, or at the other studio.
Isn't that beautiful? Like, we love other people's kids for the most part, but not really our own.
Yeah.
Unless it happens, I guess.
Yeah. Hey,
I mean, if you're a good person and it happens, you either want to be good for them, like you are. We watched you that day. We observed you. We let you do your thing as we watched you. You're either that a good parent, or you just make sure they're off to a good air. Like, okay. Good for you. You're doing better than you would be with me.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, because my mom says all the time, you could have been adopted into a rich family, and unfortunately that didn't happen. But as she kept reminding me of that, it was already too late. I guess I'm anxious this week because we were talking about feelings.
Yeah.
She might have been trying to hint that she was trying to get you to run away and find a rich family.
I was in a foster home for a little bit. Wouldn't that be cool though? Yeah, if I did go to a rich family and then I got adopted, and then maybe I could give her money. But then I could I don't know, like hanging over her head. You want some of these millions? I mean, I wouldn't be that mean now, but I mean, I'm just saying if maybe I would in that situation. But yeah, I was actually supposed to see my dad this week. Wait, what is it, Monday? Yeah, I was supposed to see him this week. I didn't tell anyone because I don't tell anyone anything that's going on with me unless I know for sure. Because I don't want to be a liar. I hate people that are like, oh, I'm doing this, and they don't. And I say, well, what happened to that?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy lives in Utah, and he just, I think he thinks I'm like him, a retired, well-off guy. Because he keeps wanting me to be there for a week. Does anyone like to be around anyone for a week?
I don't know. We just got out of that pandemic, so we had a little test run in that.
I mean, unfortunately, you have to be around someone like every day, right?
Yeah, he works from home, from the living room. So.
Oh, don't you just want to go behind his chair he's working at? Just
No, I just want the office to open back up so I can have my living room back every once in a while. When the pandemic first started, I had just bought a car and I had no reason to use it. I mean, a used car or whatever. But it was the first car I ever had that had like you could Bluetooth your phone and had a good sound system. Wow. So I would just sit parked in the driveway in the car with my phone on the dash. Bluetoothed in, watching movies, watching TV. Like, the car was my living room for the first, 6 months of the pandemic. All my neighbors were like, hey. I'm like, yep, just my little sanctuary.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't using the car for anything else. Might as well,
Well, the thing is like, okay. I mean, I gave the guy, some dates, It's like, I feel just pushy about 5 days. And as it is, like, if you're trying to trap someone, at least give them certain days and times to where you're like, okay, I guess I have to now. You paid for it, but there's no. The guy's not sending me any times, and in fact, he was just like, so are we confirmed? I'm like, what do you mean? Like you asked me, right? Well, why you asking me this? instead of saying, hey, well, I got the tickets, you know, like, I don't know what to prepare for. I mean, I just feel it's nervous enough going out there. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been to Utah. Never been there.
Me either.
Been to St. Louis, Missouri, many a times though.
I mean, I hardly know the guy, but I'm up for it. It's just, so I want to know times and all that. Like, what situation am I getting into? Like, if I'm buying tickets for myself, I'm gonna, make sure. All right. Do that 24-hour check-in ahead of time so the airport knows I'm coming. Get my bags ready. And in this situation, I'm like, all right, man. So I guess I don't know what's going on. That was my last message, actually. So actually, what's going on in this situation? And he's like, oh, you got this concert on this day, so you're coming up on this day. I'm like, no, man. If I got a concert on this day, how the hell am I gonna come up on that actual day?
Yeah, I miss it.
And, so it's like, man, what the hell? And then I guess I didn't really respond much after the message after was. Because when he finally got the whole day after thing and didn't like that it would be less days, then he said, well, maybe you could get more days off Thanksgiving week. I'm like, what kind of job do you think I have? You know, you left me with no looter education, right? You know, I mean, you haven't followed me around in life much, so you should just picture the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Why don't you just tell him you want to do a little 3-day weekend, like, or little trial,
I mean, that's pretty much
little
what
trial run.
I was actually, if he would have looked at his messages, I was giving him Wednesday through Sunday, but he kept
The cheap flying days.
I mean, I don't know. That was just the days after the concert going to see Iron Maiden.
Nice.
But yeah, he was. So he kept thinking back to another time and thinking Wednesday through Saturday, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is good that I'm not reminding him of what we talked about before, because less days may be better, you know. But you know, and then we're at where we're at now.
Yeah.
To where he said that, and then I'm like, thinking, should I even respond now? This is.
Well, do you want to go out there? Like
I did at first, but you know.
Would it be the first time you meet him, or
No,
you know him
actually,
before?
I went. First time I met him was a funeral.
Mm.
Oh, that's fun.
Because I saw it in the paper. My grandpa died, and he played for the Giants, so it was
nice.
It was like a front page thing. And my mom said, and she said, "Hey, your grandpa died." I said, "Oh well, you know, he was one of the people I saw every year, minus a lot of the other people. He was a boisterous guy. Boisterous. I think that means like lively."
Yeah.
And she said, "You gotta go. You gotta go to the funeral. You gotta go." I was like, "Yeah, shouldn't I get an invite though? Shouldn't I get like?"
They don't really send invites to funerals.
Or shouldn't someone call me and say he died, or than just me seeing it in the paper? You know, like, hey, I'm here, guys. And you probably didn't expect me, but so you know, I went, and then he was at the same pew, and then everyone just scattered, and it was like, "Hey, son, you know who I am?" And I'm like, "You just said son."
I know.
We're not in the South here.
Yeah.
People don't say son, or you know.
Yeah. He gave it away.
Yeah. You know. But I don't know. He's kind of take after me. I mean, I think he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Just real and into himself mode, I guess. That's just what my vibe I'm getting now. That you know, I figure because I figure I was wanted. I was wanted. You know, there was a time I was wanted. It was say about 9 months, maybe 12 months. I was wanted. You know, I was special for 12 months of my life. I think that's a year, right? 12 months?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then after a year, he was like, what the hell? What? This isn't what I thought I was getting myself into. Then he was out.
Once they start walking and talking, it makes it a hell of a lot more real.
And I can start getting heavier.
It's like,
you know?
Yeah.
Like, he wanted me to be more the ball, like the basketball or the football, you know, more than the.
He wanted to be able to throw you into a basket?
Yeah, more than just the being able to play and all that, I guess. You know? That was more the angle. It was a I still think Tom Hanks is my real dad.
You know, I can see it.
Would he treat me like this? I mean, okay.
No, Tom Hanks is the
You know,
is a national treasure.
I right to talk about this here somewhere. So am I wrong here for having these feelings? I don't know. I feel like.
Well, what can you please tell me on the feelings chart which feeling you're specifically
Well, I
referring
think
to?
I think it's anxious. I'm feeling. Like, I don't know why determined. Why does determined have a hijab? That's a
Hijab.
hijab. Is that hijab? The face over.
Well, so does regretful.
Well, why does regret?
It's just like a small
just
world
went
after all
random.
chart.
Oh my God! Don't ever. I still have PTSD from that ride because I was a kid. I don't remember what year it was or how old I was, but the ride broke down when we were on it.
Shit.
And they don't. It's a small world after all. And they don't turn like the music off or down. We were stuck in that ride. It felt like 7 years. It was like an hour or something. An hour straight of just like.
Just like shut up.
I literally the next time we went to Disneyland, I'm like, it's cool. You guys ride it. I'm not sure I'm gonna get on it. But it was Christmas. When they do the Christmas version is beautiful. The only reason I went back on it because when they deck it out differently for Christmas, it is gorgeous.
Last time,
but it's impossible to get that song stuck out of your head.
Disneyland, right?
Yeah, Disneyland or Disney World. They have
Last
both.
time I went to Disneyland, it wasn't a good experience. I mean, it wasn't a good experience for the people I was with because I didn't expect it to be like so long, 3 days, and I wasn't a good. I mean,
it takes a lot out of you to go to Disneyland.
I have a relationship with God, but not the best, I guess, at figuring out like life in our relationship. Like I went down with my youth group, young. I don't know. I think it was maybe just I think it was a high school group or something like. It was one of those groups, either young men's maybe, because I remember because I brought booze back to the motel. So maybe I was a young man. And we went there, and it was probably, I guess I was popular because I'm not from that area. So it is not, it's frowned upon to bring back booze and strippers back to, this was a while ago.
We're popular.
I'm a different person now. I wouldn't.
Are you?
I think I would know not to do that.
You didn't know that before?
No. I thought, they want to party, and that was not bad. That was bad, yeah, because it's a 2-person room, and I'm sharing it with the youth leader. So,
Oh shit.
He's a married guy without his wife there at the time. So, we do things in life, and we're absent-minded, but nothing to lose your head over.
You might have just wanted to test him. See how good his will was or how strong it was.
Actually, I think the booze was off limits. That was just the first start. I mean, he might have been trying to save the other people. Because I'm pretty sure I saw him like talking to the girls, trying to, is this life you should be living and all that stuff, and they were very confused. I don't think I told them the whole situation, who I was staying with. Hey, I mean. Wow, that just. See, this is what I do. We just kind of talk about life.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it off your chest.
And yeah, that's one of the things I was talking as Paul was setting up. I was getting these messages, and I hate to frown on people that I know, but like I got this message that was all about. Oh, now I know who unfriended me. Okay. Now I know who unfriended me. Because I wouldn't give money, so I got unfriended.
Give money to what? Just they just asked you for money randomly, or was it for a cause?
Yes.
Was it for a cause?
Oh, and then this is a good segue. So I have been getting asked for money, and like honestly, you were great. Well, I know Isaac more. We have to. Well, maybe we could be as good of friends as me and Isaac. But like even Isaac, I'll be like, wow, we're tight. I feel like we're pretty tight.
Yeah.
So actually, even me thinking about it, going, even that would mean like, ooh, we got a connection, instead of me just writing you off. Just money though, like no matter how tight we are, I just know that there's gonna be bad
It's never a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I just, well, the other day it was more a friend that asked, and it was actually her birthday coming up. But how about like this right here? Why? She's going through some stuff. But then I had someone just now. She got a message me talking about money, and need money for the, the groceries and the like. Who do you think? Who am I here? What is this? And here's my Cash App. It's like, but then the crazy thing is, and I look over and find out like, oh, I unfriended you anyway. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, I unfriended you anyway. Like, damn, is this just because I won't give you any money?
Yeah.
What?
Well, and they probably weren't really your friend to begin with.
I'm seeing that, which is a weird segue.
Maybe they just want money.
Yeah.
Which is a super weird segue that everyone is meant to be in our lives, because this is a super weird segue that this person is how I knew someone died recently. No names. We're not supposed to, no names. Hell, if I know anyone who uses a real name anywhere anyway. But you use your Cash App. That's like, oh, wait.
If I was gonna make up a name, I would not make up Cat Pignati.
Because it already sounds made up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is a weird segue, because honestly, everyone's meant to be in our life, I guess, because this person also let me know someone I know died earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Because right near the beheading too.
A beheading?
In San Carlos. Like I was at work, and she watches this house because for a while she's thought it's just abandoned and no one's there anymore because the windows are open and it's like it looks disheveled. Well, I mean, I know the family. I know the woman in that house because I was kind of part of the family growing up as a kid, but now her kids moved on and her husband died, so I guess she's not keeping stuff up. But I was at work and she said the police are at that house, and well, the reason she's been watching the house, she sounds like she wants to renovate it if it's empty. Anyway, so I was at work and she tells me, oh, there's cops at the house. I'm like, oh dang, hope she's okay.
Yeah.
But then she tells me a coroner's at the house. I'm like, okay, dang,
That's not a good
that
sign.
sucks. She is not okay. And yeah, it's weird how it hit me, but memories. But then it also hit me in the way of, hey, how come this doesn't seem like as big as it should be? Like, I mean, like I should be hearing this from more people. Like, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about the whole situation, but that's how it felt to me. Like, really, this is how I find out, but I mean, not from anyone else, and like, it seemed like it should have been more within the time, like, but yeah, I mean, I knew her growing up. She, in fact, 2 weeks ago, she talked about how she shoved cake in my face on my birthday, and there's no video of it because that was VHS. She wanted to buy me bread because we have bread in common, and yeah, so yeah, it's weird. And now this person unfriends me. It's like connections. It's weird how life gives you connections. Because I really didn't need that person for anything. It's like, it's a weird thing how life kind of gave me that person just for that. Like, I had no idea.
You had no other reason to talk to this person who unfriended you other than to find out that your other friend
just for that one moment, too. Yeah. Like, I had, like, at first how I knew the person, I'm like, I acted kind of weird. I still don't know why I know you. And then this happens. And then I get unfriended. So it's like, weird.
They were only meant to be in your life for that one purpose, and once it was done, it was done.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it's weird, and I realized it. So, I think just a day later, another friend died. He drove his motorcycle down a cliff, and it was like somehow the motorcycle blew up too. But it's weird. There was like 100 people at the bar celebrating celebration of life.
Right. So
I guess if you hang out at a bar, you know a lot of people. It's weird. People will celebrate your death if you're a bar person.
Yeah.
Isn't that? It's kind of do you want to go? How do you two want to die? And how do you want it? Well,
I know. I don't want to be buried. I want to be cremated because my biggest fear in the world is like, oh, she wasn't dead, and then you're
finish it off.
So, serpent in the rainbow.
I don't want to be stuck in a box. Also, now you can't get a plot of land anywhere. Everyone's in these mausoleums, and they're so freaking cold. And I'm like, I don't want to be on a shelf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cremate me and like put me at Baker Beach or throw me in the ocean or
Depending on where you are, you may be celebrated every year. Day of the Dead.
Yeah. Well, I'm Italian, not Spanish. Isn't that a Spanish thing?
Wait, you have to be Spanish? Okay, so
you don't have to be Spanish, but that's. I mean, there are
They're the
people who.
ones that,
Because I've been going to these things.
Is that why everyone's looking at you weird?
Yeah, maybe that's why. I tend to just go to things and not really. It's not that I don't see color. I just don't see.
You don't do your research.
You just like functions, huh?
Yeah. I'm from the
You
Bay.
just like to show up.
It was told by a guy named.
That's good.
That he liked to function.
Yeah.
And it's so Isaac, I double. You probably don't know about this, but there's the Folsom Street Fair.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I was just there
You ever
yesterday.
heard of that?
Is that the one with the all the food trucks?
No,
There's-
Folsom Street.
Oh no, not that kind of
You said
food.
food trucks.
There are food trucks there,
I'm
but
going
that's
down the
not where
wrong
people
street.
go.
Yeah, too bad Paul's not in here. He always talks about. He has a joke about giant penises.
There were some very giant ones. Usually, the most of the people who
Dang.
are naked, you're like, I can't see it, and I like. But there were some giant ones there yesterday. We went. Got my phone stolen in the first 30 minutes of being there.
And they're naked too. How do you?
Where do you? They had. I
Where
didn't
you
know
going?
this before. They have.
Where?
They have a whole big clothing, like coat check, where people show up because you can't go to Folsom Street naked. How are you gonna get there? And I didn't realize when we go.
You can go through naked. Right?
No, you can be there naked,
Yeah.
but you can't get there naked. So they have this huge clothing coat check where they put there's just bags. People put all their clothes in a plastic bag with their name on it, tagged, so they can walk around the whole thing in whatever layer of nakedness possible. I could not believe that my phone got stolen because there's the guys literally out there in like those mankini thongs with their phones sticking out, and I'm like, mine was in my pocket. Why was I the target?
So
There were so many easier ones to steal.
So let me just say,
Someone might have bent over next to you and.
No,
Yeah.
I know exactly when it happened. After I realized it was gone,
They
I tell you
hungry.
exactly when it
I
happened.
think
but-
I think we know where he's going with this. You might not want your phone back. It was probably stolen by someone's ass.
Yeah, no, I mean it was in this pocket. I know exactly when it happened. I could tell you who stole
they're,
it. But
They're probably naked.
yeah,
And that's the best way to steal because people aren't gonna be like, the guy, yeah, it's in his coat. No one's gonna suspect someone's ass.
I mean, here's the thing: if you're capable of shoving my phone up your ass to steal it, you know what? You earned it.
Hey.
You earned it.
Hey, that would have been great to call your phone.
No.
It was off immediately. The first thing we did was call it. Whoever stole it was an actual pickpocket.
Your buns are vibrating.
Hey, that's my ringtone. Jingle bell, jingle.
That would have been funny. No, I mean if you're capable of shoving a phone up your ass to steal it, you've earned it.
That's
Props
honest.
to you. A, I don't want it back, and B, you've earned
That's
it.
someone
at
that's
that
done
point.
some time.
Oh, they just wanted to make a quick call.
If you have that level of control of your butthole to make a call from a phone inside your ass, that is skill on another level.
Well, when you get nervous, you clinch.
Oh yeah, but
He was
Tim-
dialing numbers.
I was like, how are you dialing numbers?
So, that was
Like-
your Folsom Street Fair experience.
Well, that part of it this year. I mean, the Folsom Street Fair is amazing. It's
You
such,
wore clothes, right?
I what?
You wore clothes.
For the most part. No, I mean I wasn't naked, but I was, in a
What
bra
did
top
you
on a
do?
thing.
What did you do?
I wasn't wearing anything that would get me
This
arrested.
is gonna
Let's
go
put it that
viral.
way.
What did you do?
Nothing. I wore something Folsom Street festive, but not
Okay.
not something I couldn't be pictured in it. Like,
See, this is
you could
me.
take a picture of me and post it, but I wasn't naked.
I mean, honestly, I would just want to post things like.
I'm pretty sure my parents are listening to this right
I
now too.
don't I can't post a naked
No, there's certain things like I don't mind. I like
Right.
there's certain things that you could take a picture but don't post. Like
I'm not,
don't post.
I'm not trying to go viral like that. I mean, there's too many.
No.
There's too many. I mean, it's enough the gay pride that was naked dude just standing there. Just,
There's
I was like, man, what is he looking at? Like the guy that they're just like, I was walking by and then penis. But they're just like two guys just like. But it's like they with like their jaw down. They're just yanking it, but they're just like head tilted up, and they're not actually looking at anything. So I'm just like, what's getting these guys aroused? I mean,
the fact that everyone else is looking at them.
that is it's a fetish. Huh?
Yeah, voyeurism, or
Okay.
that's what it's called.
I didn't say this.
Uh-oh.
This is why I mean, I just write words down, put in head. So Dahmer had a thing where he has a fetish, and it was eating people. But I guess there's like a erotica thing, a fetish for people's insides. That's why he was like, he had the heart, and he was like, ugh, you know, like.
That does not happen at Folsom Street Fair.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
it's
no,
all
there's
about fetishes, right? You didn't see anyone like holding someone's non-attached dick.
No, there were plenty of dildos, and some of them
Are you sure they were all just dildos?
well, they were.
Could have been just someone.
I didn't examine them up close, but if it's bright pink, I'm pretty sure it didn't actually belong to anyone. There were some ones where I'm looking at. I'm with some of my friends who are gay, and I looked to one of my friends and I was like, okay, you see that the pink one over there, like that's too much for you too, right? You-
That's
It's
too
the
much,
ghost.
That's too much dick.
Yeah, I looked at them like, who is that for? Like the thing, it was like
For someone
this.
that overindulged.
No, but it was
in
like
life.
this, and it was like this. I mean, where is that going? Like that's, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. If that's your thing, I don't care what anyone, whatever makes you happy, be
Whatever
happy.
makes you
But I am just like,
happy.
what. That would put. All I think is like that would put somebody in the hospital. But somebody uses that for fun. That's insane to me.
Yeah, it's like the old thing where women say, "Oh, I don't want, honey, I like your penis the way it is because big penises make me hurt." I'm not saying it.
Oh, the sentence structure is amazing.
Saying it's something. Yeah.
There's a pretty good chance my parents are listening.
I've
to
been
this,
watching
this,
that
this
Dahmer
radio
show
right now
I've been
too.
watching that Dahmer show, and you know, I mean, aside from joking, we do need to get harder on sex offenders. I mean, how the hell, like, he was a sex offender and then he ventured on towards eating people, like. So if we are harder on sex offenders, we will beat their gateway to whatever's next. It seems like a drug. I'm sex offending, now I'm eating people. Obviously.
But that's implying that all cannibals are sex offenders. You know, maybe some people just like eating people and they're not into all.
I'm
the
saying
sex
if you're
stuff.
just a cannibal, that's what you do. But if you start off as something like a sex offender, then it's an issue.
Yeah.
But if just a cannibal, whatever.
Oh, then that's fine. That's
all
okay.
I mean, especially if you're just eating adults. If you're eating adults, that's
Eating what?
adults.
Oh.
Gotta eat grown people.
Oh. I was like, what is?
Gotta eat grown people, or else you're a sicko.
Well,
We eat no kids just because they look like snacks because they're small. I mean, come on.
oh my god.
Just because, I mean, oh, that's a little person. You know, there's a thing called little people, but they're adults.
Yeah.
Those can be snacks too. You can't just go, just because I don't see many small people, let me go for a kid. No, it's like, okay, but, so, is that more, so, that was back in the day. So would that be considered, privilege, or just like a back in the day thing that he pretty much got away with things because every time we get pulled over, like
Well,
he was drunk driving with body parts in the back seat.
I know, it's insane.
And the cop will pull him over. And he said, officer, yeah, I've been drinking, but I taking it pretty hard that my parents got divorced." And the cops were We're like, oh yeah, boy, get your ass back home. I don't even know where you're going, but you're not going there. Get your ass back home in this car.
Things were just different back then.
Yeah.
Like between like not only just like forensics and stuff like that to catch people, but like
I cannot stand these kind of people because they make it hard for us. These damn are they the white people? Are they the white people that give it a hard time? Oh, okay. These kind of white people and the ones that are like with all these with the cameras with the police.
he's white, right?
Well,
That's
I'm
Tom
saying
Hanks'
some of
son.
those white people, but also anyone with the cameras with
Yeah.
the police, because I feel like there's a time and place, but now it seems like just trying to start some problems. Now we can't just negotiate. There's no one's trying to be the good cop now that we're a neighborly cop. Now they just gotta bust our asses and maybe set us up because there's no just. We're not back to the days where it could be like, hey officer, yeah, I've had a bad night. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. You're right. I'm not talking about sex offending. I'm talking about the minor. Wait, minor still sounds like sex offending. I'm talking about like the drunken driving. Like, yeah, I'll go back home. You know, we could take it back to those days. We should. I mean, hey, sorry, officer. And then he's like, get your ass back home. Let's make up a name instead of Jeffrey. Michael. Because Michael Myers could have been better off. He wasn't no Jeffrey Dahmer. We could take it back to those days. Because you get the other part where it's like when I was saying minor, you could be like, wait, were you just sex offending, boy? I'm gonna beat your ass, see? And they could beat up the people we want them to beat up. But now
Or
you
they'll
can't-
just throw you in jail and
now
then.
they can't beat up anybody.
you very
You know, it's a Oh yeah, all right.
it's like you very rarely catch someone sex offending while driving a car. So I didn't start the topic.
We'll get you on in a little bit. Because Cat's got to take off in a little bit.
But I'm like, you get pulled over for drunk and driving. You don't get pulled over for sex offending. So it's a lot harder to.
They came in on this.
Yeah.
You came in on this. Wait, actually, you don't get pulled over for sex offending.
Because that doesn't,
I mean,
Unless you're
okay,
in the
okay.
car.
Well, unless.
Okay, check this out. Jeffrey Dahmer was living in a crack house. He went from privileged white dude in the neighborhood where he's throwing over the penises, just jogging down the street, to a crack house on purpose because, okay, feeling the vibe here. What y'all think? Is this why he lived in the crack house? Because there's nothing but like he was
A rotating door
He was
of-
surrounded by because you saw Niecy Nash, and it was mostly black people in the crack house. And then so when the cops come around and question him about the bleeding Hispanic dude outside, they see Niecy Nash. That's him right there. And he's an officer. That's my boyfriend. He just gets a little drunk at times. You think they would have been like? You think they would have second guessed if it wasn't a white guy coming over like Jeffrey Dahmer was with a area full of black and crack house? So it's not a good area. It was a.
But it makes
crack house.
it's easier targets.
Yeah.
It's like you got a revolving door of people that aren't necessarily going to be noticed, gone missing, or gone killed.
We really need to have more respect for Niecy Nash. If Niecy Nash calls the police, we need to take it more serious. I think because she was on Reno 911, people don't take her as serious as an actual.
I'm just picturing her now in that uniform, in that character, calling the police, and what that like dispatch phone call would be like.
You know, gosh, I wish I could actually write this stuff down.
Well, it's being recorded, so you're.
Because now I'm just thinking, I'm just got Jeffrey Dahmer on mine now. He was the drugs, like he was slipping in people's drinks to make them pass out, so he could become a offender. It was just some powdery stuff. The stuff people taking these days, they would go way past Jeffrey Dahmer. He would put a little thing in their drink, I'll bet. and they'd be like, "Oh, did you put some in my drink?" And like, no, because he's thinking they would just get knocked out and he would eat them or something. Or they're like, "Bro, put some more of that stuff. It's good. What did you put in that? I like that stuff." He'd be like, "I'm not from this era. This is not what the like." It would be like nothing to people nowadays. Right? It would be like, it was just some powery thing. I bet maybe he would knock me out, and I'd be like,
Yeah, I'd be knocked out.
I'd be like, "Bro, my heart. I didn't need that but the rest of me." And then when he gets to my leg, be like, "That's what you get, man. I would take my titanium rod and my leg and just beat him with it." I don't need the heart anyway.
I would enjoy seeing that reenacted. In one of those, like when they do the reenactments on like the really cheesy law shows, where they're like, so and so did this, and they have people reenacting what really happened, and it's always the cheesiest, shittiest actors that you're just like, it's almost comical instead of serious. But I would love to see that reenacted by.
I got vape, but
Oh yeah.
that's it.
Oh yeah, reenacted. Oh yeah, Paul Poundstone. She was.
Oh my God,
she
I
was
love
on
her
that
so
show,
much.
yeah.
I geeked out so hard. I ran backstage after the show to meet her and talk to her, and I was like, "Don't cry, don't be a dork," and I totally.
Oh, are we turning on you? Okay.
Yeah.
There in the studio.
Paul Poundstone.
I was determined to meet her at the end of Comedy Day. I was filming her like nearly crying while she was on stage.
I did not realize that was even her.
I didn't know it was her either. I was walking around,
and I was like, "Hey, Hillary, huh?" Oh, I didn't expect it either. Like, of course, y'all know me. I'm all about Trump here.
Yeah. I work with her at the Laugh Factory
Like
in
how we
LA.
just skipped over that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a Trump guy.
Yo, you too? All right.
Yeah.
I got this side too. No, but honestly, so who expected Trump to win though?
I did.
Really?
Yeah, I clearly did.
Because I was at the bar and then I saw Hillary was. It looked like she was gonna win, and then Trump. I was surprised.
I was at the gym, and once he won Florida, I was like, it's over. I was like,
was
it's
that-
over.
Was it Florida?
It's over.
What? Oh, you.
Move the mic back.
Oh,
Move the mic back.
what, was it?
move
the
the
bottle.
Oh.
Get it out the way.
Oh,
Get it
yeah,
out the
we're
way.
not doing a coke ad. Was that it? Florida was what mattered?
That's what let me know that, because Florida's one of those matter states. And once he had
Yeah,
Florida,
that's Trump right there.
yeah,
Okay,
once
okay.
he had Florida, and I was happy.
I didn't know that. Okay, now I'm getting insecure about my bottle.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was okay. So sorry, that's Trump was gonna win for sure. Then I didn't know it was up to Florida.
Well,
Oh.
that wasn't the last deciding state, but I just knew because he still had to, I think, get Pennsylvania and Michigan, but I knew he had those states. So Pennsylvania and Ohio, but Florida came in first, and it was like, it's over. I went to bed. I went to sleep, and
I mean that's where Mar-a-Lago's at, Florida.
Well, actually, if he didn't win Florida,
Yeah.
it would have been like very embarrassing.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that was
but-
Jeb Bush's state, but Jed had gotten ousted by Hillary.
I mean, DeSantis is. He's all about. He's Florida,
No,
and he's all about
no,
Trump. So
yeah.
it's like, well, I mean, he's Republican. So
Yeah.
If he lost Florida, that would be weird. Which is weird. Why is DeSantis messaging me? Like I feel
good.
like it's very. Well, Biden messaged me too, and all these
Fuck
people. Hillary never messaged me. Trump messaged me. DeSantis. Every time I send him a message back, it's just I never get anything back. But it's like I want more of a conversation. Like, why you guys?
What do they say when they message you?
Something about there's certain things going on, and I need some kind of votes or something.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's just a generic text message
Yeah.
being sent to millions of people.
So it's not.
It's a robot.
special.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not
It's
Trump.
not like Trump is literally sending
Like,
you a
yo,
text
call
message.
him today.
Let me just back to what we were talking about before. I've only been special for 12 months out of my life.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, my father, I do believe I was planned, and after 12 months, he was like, "I'm out of here." So, 12 months, I was very planned.
Yeah.
So I was appreciated for 12 months. I like and listen to this. That's my. Are you even out there? Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's it. So yeah.
12 months. That's a long time.
But really though, I was well, he's messaging me right now.
Your dad?
Yeah, maybe shoot for. See, but that's what I don't like.
He's
I
finally
started
making
feeling all-
time.
He's already making time.
You know what? I actually did start feeling a little emotional right now. I got a little hot because I started getting a message from him. I'm like, ooh, what is this? Because
That's a sign.
I don't really have. It was awkward for first time meeting him out there because, I don't. It left when I was 1, so there's no actual no real feelings that need to be builded up, I guess.
What did he do?
But I did have a little bit of feelings when I saw this, but then I saw maybe shoot for Thanksgiving. I'm like, bro, who do you think I am? I'm not a comedian like people. These people that have like flexible schedule. You guys are celebrities with flexible schedules.
I only have flexible schedules, so I don't have the show.
You should book him on this
Yeah,
podcast
book him
right
on the
here.
show. Talk about
that-
it.
He ain't
that-
coming out here, yeah.
Where is he?
Utah. But the thing is,
Maybe he has a sister wife for you.
Oh yeah.
he did. No, what he means by sister wife is means more than one. No. So
He said no.
so he means more than one, not meaning taking place of. He means more than one. No, don't worry. Those people are very. Don't worry. Those people are very bland. I've seen the sister wife.
I can imagine. They are bland as I don't know what.
But I kind of wish I did go down because, like, wait, why is that?
Thanksgiving in Utah.
See, that's a comedian in me that everything sounds sexual. I wish I did go down.
Yeah.
Paul.
I wish
Pretty
I
sure
did
Utah's up.
because, like, if I don't,
Yeah.
if I don't see him, I feel like I never want to talk to him again, and like, so I do feel like I wish I would.
You gotta go.
Seen him. But like, I don't have that kind of situation where I could just all the time, because I'm in the Bay.
Yeah.
Like, say I do take time off work, I'm still thinking about money.
Yeah.
Because I think of money on top of money.
Yeah.
Like I get mad when I go somewhere else and Uber Eats says we don't recognize your vehicle in this state. Like, I gotta make some money.
Yeah.
All right, OnlyFans, here it is.
Yeah. Give it to
There's
him.
nothing wrong with foot photos. I don't think I'm 12 and a half.
I just can't believe that's become such a thing.
Foot photos?
Yeah, I mean, I understand there's a lot of people with foot fetishes, but are there really that many people? Is that like the biggest, most popular fetish out there? Like, I want to
Yes.
know the stats. Like,
I think that is
I'm
because there's a lot
sorry
of
for you women, like. but
there's like
guys
wiki
do
feet.
surprise me.
yeah.
Wiki feets.
Yeah, there's a wiki feets.
What is that?
A lot of celebrities' feets. Like
Oh,
Wikipedia. But it's
Alright.
everybody's feet. I mean, like you can find anybody's feet on there, and it's so funny.
Yeah,
people submit
anybody's.
their feet, and then people just go around taking pictures of people's feet. And it's go to like Wikipedia. You go to Wiki Feets and put in anyone's name.
So yeah, Larry's used to being in the celebrity realm, like all you guys. I just like to give that extra voice. And you guys in the celebrity realm.
Oh, why your name's Larry? We didn't get introduced.
Yeah, I'm Larry B.
This is like, wait, I have to stop for a second. 'Cause this is just crazy. So,
Yes.
my fiance's name is Larry, but his nickname is Double L, and I'm sitting here with Larry, and I double.
Oh.
I'm like, what is this?
Yo,
is
that's a sign too. His dad, L double.
that's just
That's a
That
sign.
is a sign.
That's a
of-
sign.
I have no idea what.
Something is in retrograde right now.
yeah.
3 planets must be in retrograde.
I was
right
I
now.
was concerned about doing this show when he first asked me. I didn't know who he was. And true story. I asked around to other comedians, be like, "This is a real thing, right? I'm not gonna get like murdered." Because you were
How
like,
did you ask about me and not think you were gonna get murdered? That's
Yeah, like
amazing.
yeah, that's the thing
brought
that
up
got me.
Dahmer.
That people
Because I was
said people said no, it's safe.
I was just like,
No, I would
people
think the
actually know
opposite,
this
but it's
person, right?
amazing. Like
I was
they
like,
know me, so.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say which comedians I asked.
Other comedians, and they didn't think you were gonna get murdered.
Well, I didn't ask that many of them when I got vouched by the first guy.
But
I
any
didn't-
of them that didn't think you was gonna get murdered,
Well, you
who was
can
he?
mention the guy since he seems like a positive guy. Who's the guy that? It was a guy that didn't think you would get murdered. Who
I just want to make sure this was like with you because I see the address and I'm like it's like not the best area. And then you said it's gonna be in the basement and I was like.
See, I'm from
That's
New-
not the way to sell a radio show.
See, I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Let me tell you something. Oh, everything happens in the fucking basement.
I know, but that's the way to sell
Who's
a girl you've never met to come on your radio show.
But you pick the girls. You know the girls. Like you know the girls that'll be down because there. See, you may be cautious, but there's some softer girls out there that's not you at all.
As long as
and
I
it's
was,
like,
as long as I got this isn't a trap.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Because you look like you would murder somebody. So
Yeah,
if you some sense, so he
I get
probably
on-
had
I
to
get
check
on
with
my
you.
own.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it kind of is a trap, but
Yeah.
and a different kind of trap.
Yeah. Like you're gonna let me leave eventually, right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to find your way out, but yeah, no, I'll let you leave. I like we said, I have a.
and I never ask comedians shit.
I don't like being.
You know what I'm saying? Because
with
comedians are
people
so
too long.
cliquish and bitches, especially out here. Oh my
I
God.
didn't ask if they liked him.
No,
I asked when am
yeah.
I gonna get murdered. Those are
Yeah.
two very different.
But
things.
Steven still.
That's good, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
would probably said no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hear that from East Coast. Comics.
Yeah,
The Bay is very clicky.
And it's very stupid. It's like it's very open mic-ish. It's like everybody here is at open mic level at best, and they think that they're somewhere where they're not. And then it's like, then they have opinions, they have cliques, and I'm like, okay, all of y'all are glorified open mic together.
Yeah, so I run my own open mic at Blarney Stone on 20th and Geary. We call it BS Comedy Corner.
I'm glad that didn't get canceled.
No, I
Already
love
got
that.
canceled.
I run that open mic just the way I assumed an open mic should be run. Like
Yeah.
there's no favoritism. It's show up to sign up. I've got a list. I go by the list. There's no pre-signs. No one gets special treatment. And I did not know I was creating something really special
Yeah.
because I hadn't gotten a chance to go to other open mics yet.
Yeah.
I suffered a severe neck injury back in October, and I was like, you know what? The only thing that I can do right now that doesn't hurt is to jump back into comedy, even if it's just a hobby. I needed something to keep me happy. I mean, I love comedy. I am a comedian, but when I started doing the BS Comedy Corner, it was more on hobby level than I wasn't physically capable of going out and trying to get bookings. I'm better now, but I did not know all this clicky bullshit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know about it because I hadn't been to the only other open mics I'd been to. I've always been going to Danny Detchi's shows.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. He's adorable.
Danny's great.
And I had no idea.
Yeah. At best, the best
'cause-
clique is a open mic crew here.
It is. I went to Sofa Street Fair recently. It is. I guess it's really hard doing comedy and with music at the side. You got heavy metal, and at this side, and then at the other side you got like pop, and then heavy metal, and all kinds of music right there. And then you got wrestling right there, and they're all.
Where's this?
Sofa Street Festival.
Okay.
Oh, hey Isaac, man, get ready to play some music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready to do some songs. Play some
That's
songs real
5:34.
quick.
Oh, you an artist?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got because we got. But I gotta tell you, especially now that Paul's there, we got. So it was hard. I could tell the comics were struggling.
Yeah, and a comic should never fight to be heard on stage.
Which was great.
That's
right.
like
Never.
Which
when
is
I took
great,
over
'cause,
when I took over at Bonnie Stone, I bought the wireless microphones and a system that I could plug directly into the bar's sound system instead of. In the old days, there was just a PA speaker on
Yeah.
the side of the stage. Sometimes you'd be like, "Can you hear me better without the mic?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"I
There
don't
were
want."
some great comics.
I don't wanna do
like
that.
Cedric Drake was there. He didn't mind. He did his say, and you could hear it if you're walking because if you want to hear comedy, you're right there anyway. If you're going that way, you hear the music. So he could be Atu, like you know what.
And this is a good
I
scene
just
for
had
comedy.
a new respect for the guy. Like it was like, dang, because I haven't seen him in a while. And then the comedy day, I was like, dang, oh, no one. Okay, dang, he is funny. And then Pete Munoz got what he deserved because he is one of those comedians that talks down about people, and then you hear the music going.
Pete Munoz. That's
Yeah.
from San Jose.
Yeah, and then so you hear the music going, and he's all. It's all, yeah, can anyone hear me out there? I'm trying to talk over the music, and they're just zoning him out. He said, guess what? I booked these guys once. Yeah, it's like, but no one's listening to you, man. And I'm sure maybe if the music wasn't going on, but I just kept walking by like, yeah, okay. And then when I heard and then masturbation. And then I look up and it's Pam Benjamin. I'm like, yeah, okay, back to the metal music. I don't need to hear about women masturbating. Because I prefer to be the, well, hold on, where are we going with that?
I don't know. We're just listening. I'm just waiting to see what you're going to say next.
Perfect segue to the song.
And then she's like, being the stepmother of any, of Los Gatos, someone in Los Gatos. I'm like, no one's looking for that. No one's looking for that. I mean, because Los Gatos means cats.
I thought Gato was cat.
Well, Gatos.
Cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
No one's looking for that. But I think that's where I came across you. You were over there, right, Mutiny?
I have yet to set foot in Mutiny. It's the same day as my mic. I couldn't get. I mean, I it's really far from where I live to do bus systems and whatnot. It takes forever to get there, and every time I make the plans to go, I got to be able to get back to my show on the same night, and I haven't got the chance to get over there.
If you just want to drop in here and do a set, this is one of those places where you got to come down, but come down elevator and all that. I would rather you come here and just act like this is a place for sets.
He said sets, not sex, right?
Sex, yeah.
I must be thinking about next week. We're supposed to have a sextet coming through.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I had a question for you, actually, before we get to the music. It's a guy that actually was at the Sofa Street Fair. He said this, Doc's Black. Oh, wait, he says the next one. Actually, this is the first one wait. This is, oh, no, the one for you was, when it's that time of the month, do you crave eggs?
Yeah, I do. Oh, you're talking about her.
No. I get the joke, but no.
There is a man part, though. I think there's something where guys get some time of the month, but because of women, it's eggs. So is it an egg? Do you crave eggs? Because
no.
It has to do with eggs.
No, they're not the same types of eggs. Like
do you
like you can't eat what come and I can't personally finish that sentence. But no, we crave chocolate and men not being stupid for those couple of days. Like just give me chocolate and some garbage food and just
some intelligence.
Don't say anything stupid. And if I get mad, you have to just eat that. Like you can't fight back.
So and this is
what's the male equivalent of that then?
Being well, that's not a monthly thing.
I'm upset.
Being
actually, it's their time of the month is ours
eating.
because we got to deal with that.
Technically speaking, a woman's time of the month is actually like 3 weeks out of the damn month. We had
before,
during, and after. There's only like 1 week a month where we're not some form of crazy.
Yeah,
is
because it's the pre, then it's the week, and then it's the after the post.
Yeah, and sometimes you're crazier the week before than the week of.
Okay.
And so this is.
Some women have it worse than others, but
this is what I got from the Sofa Street Fair. From a rapper I know. He said, "Do you deserve great things in life?" It's weird. I was like, I don't know.
You got to say yeah.
And you got to get going. So
no, I thought it buzzed, but no, I don't have to leave it exactly 6.
Do you deserve great things in life?
I do believe I deserve great things in life. I think that's something that's become a much newer thing. I had this last year, last 12 months, I had so many horrible things happen to me over the course of the last 12 months.
Oh, like what? Talk about it.
I suffered a severe neck injury, so I it was bad. I literally I wasn't a person for like 3 months.
What the hell?
No, I mean I wasn't like a cat or something. I just mean like I wasn't functional. I just mean I wasn't functional.
There's a lot of that going around. We had a woman in San Carlos lost her head.
Is that
she got amputated, right?
Is this the freaking sword story?
Yes.
Because, okay, I'm sorry.
What happened with that?
I apologize to the woman who got killed, but when I heard the news story and they said that she got decapitated by a sword and that there were several hack marks, I was like, get a sharper sword,
Wow,
dude.
I didn't know
Like,
about
get a
that.
sharper sword.
Yeah.
If you're already gonna be bold enough that your weapon of choice is a sword
Yeah.
and you're gonna try and decapitate someone, that's not a
So-
situation
You want
where
the one-off.
You don't use a dull sword.
You want the one-off, like, clean
But the fact that there were several hack marks meant this guy was like determined.
didn't
Yeah,
know
to
this
kill
till
him.
This
now.
was not just like I was so mad I
So-
swung once and then was like, oops, I regret it. Like if there's, I mean, this
Wow.
part, I mean, I don't know all the details.
No.
I just heard a woman
But-
lost her head, and I was like, well, every
they
day.
always do,
It was
right?
with
When
the
don't they?
freaking sword. They didn't say obviously it wasn't like a katana sword, but
So in other words, I already lost respect for the guy. Now I really lost respect for the guy. You had to keep hacking her. That's
When did you first lose respect for him?
well, I mean, you shouldn't cut off. And you should never cut a woman's head off. Never cut a woman's head off. All right, I double. You getting?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready, and able with the music.
I double with the three. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hats off to you.
All right.
Mike's off to you. Yeah. I mean,
is that mic off?
no. No. I mean, like, yeah. It's a saying. It's a saying you say when you.
Yeah.
Passing something off.
You
to
a
someone.
rapper?
No, I know. I meant literally.
Oh,
It doesn't
shit.
say that mic needed to be off.
Oh no, we're good. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
What's his rap name?
I double.
With,
I
with,
I
double.
double. Yeah.
With the three at the end, so you gotta. Yeah. Pronounce it afterwards.
I double.
Hello. I hope you're doing well. Never kiss and tell. Why do I be so loud during the headlights? Nervous in the crowd. When I see it's silence, my thoughts lose patience. So anxious. When I sit in silence, my thoughts lose patience. So anxious. Missing that smile. Living through the miles we travel in life experience. Haven't been leveled up yet. Bless me my days, bless me the way, bless me fate. My words are spells, more my reality. I've been in hell without a smell, a scent, a warmth. Have you ever danced with the devil on a pale moon night? Gunshot flies, everything I witness always has so light. A frequency draws me near, frequently beacon on my sight. I'm here. Hello. I hope you're doing. I'll never kiss and tell. Why do I be so loud during the headlights? Nervous in the crowd. When I sit in silence, my thoughts lose patience. Always so anxious. When I sit in silence, my thoughts lose patience. Always so anxious. Missing that smile. Missing that smile. Missing that smile. Missing that smile. Hello. I hope you're doing. I'll never kiss and tell. Why do I be so loud during the headlights? Nervous in the crowd. When I sit in silence, my thoughts lose patience. Always so anxious. When I sit in silence, my thoughts lose patience. Always so anxious. Yeah. That was called,
Yeah.
I forgot what that one was called.
I knew.
Oh, something I forgot.
I say rap, but it's hip hop.
It's
That's what it more is.
yeah.
It's, you feel the rap because I guess it's what people feel when it's hip
It was
hop.
him.
And there's a hop.
Yeah.
That hop in it makes you hot.
I'm a visitor, I'm foreign. Listen here, some people look at me weird, can't stand it. Drop a tear side by side. Drop the fears, drop tears, whirl through the atmosphere. You don't know me, I'm just a lonely individual that feels words, rhymes, beat with rhymes, melodies, plant seeds with my mind, manifest the vision of life. Well, this is coming, what I'm going, what I'm doing. Well, the love I share. When I've been on the turn, when I'm going, when I'm doing. When I've been on the turn, when I'm going, when I'm doing. The friends that stayed, the children I made, I've done a little bit of everything from being the love she used to love me. Snap me, text me, wanna fuck with me, let's get copy. I had many lovers in that life, never boring. Pages like the whole lost romantic love story. A lover's chapter, misinterpreted like they never noticed each other as we walk by. When I've been on the turn, when I'm going, when I'm doing. When I've been on the turn, when I'm going, when I'm doing. Life goes on with or without you. I'm just a thought without you. The band plays on with or without you. Just another voice without you. Life goes on with or without you. Words feeling just a thought without you. The band plays on with or without you. Just another voice without you. Life goes on with or without you. Words feeling just a thought without you. The band plays on with or without you. Just another voice without you.
Yeah, I think that one was called Without You. Yeah, little love jams.
For the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know where it's
Let's
at? Bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where it's at?
like let's
The
Okay.
without you,
There's an ATM on the way,
with
too.
you, or without you, or with
Yeah,
you.
on the way.
Song number
Yeah.
3. Ooh, cue it up. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Mamacita, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá. Angelita, hello, can we talk? Don't mean no with you, don't wanna be rude. My voice a rich fool, leave it to me, another MC. Caught in the light, the devil's the light. Wonder upon what am I doing? These sins take me back to the same mistake. In the night of Venom, honey, neon city lights. I am a menace, I am so fresh, always in my head. I can be loyal, you are my poison with many options. In time you'll spoil, with me you're blessed. I am obsessed, I cannot rest. Ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá. Mamacita, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá. Angelita, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá. Mamacita, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá. Angelita. Yeah.
I know this one.
Angelina.
I just felt like there was about to be some violence up in here. I didn't know if we was gonna have to shoot somebody coming through the door.
Well, it's just
You
us,
want
so don't
war
do that.
on that song. I'm going to war with that
Go
song.
outside with that, man. There's a lot of, well, you know.
On the streets of San Francisco, Rivera.
This one's called Living My Life.
This is the album release right now.
I'm living my life, I'm living the love, I'm living the love, not living the hate, I'm living my life. I'm living my life, I'm living the love, I'm living the love, not living the hate, I'm living my life. Scroll through my days, stone in the soul, my road be alchemy. On the path I had this dream, life's been good to me. Peaches ain't green like it's peachy, never had a reach under my sense. So lethal, waste time in a penitentiary. Got some bullets metaphorically, the devil's been after me. Tender fantasies, sugar babies, Tesla's fake love. All I need is money. What's love? The clouds, no pity out the truth will set you free. Outlast defiance, fly amongst angels. As you wish, your highness, your friendship is all I need. No time for enemies, okay love, bring us peace, blaze with the finest. Show the highest, the elders guide us. Glory and triumph, glory and triumph. I'm living my life, I'm living the love, I'm living the love, not living the hate, I'm living my life. I'm living my life, I'm living the love, I'm living the love, not living the hate, I'm living my life.
Yeah.
Yo, 2020 22.
Yeah, on that note, I think I'm gonna take some parasite eradation pills. Who wants some parasite eradation
Paradise
pills?
What? What the fuck is
Want a
that?
slam room right now?
What is it?
Let
me see it.
It eradicts your parasites in your body, man. You want one?
They put parasites in your body.
No, it eradicates.
Let
it.
me see this. Let me look at the label.
Papaya.
I think I saw one of the ingredients at Bullocks.
Parasite eradation.
Say, burdock.
Burdock root. That's pretty good. Pumpkin seed, burdock root, yellow
do
burdock, thyme, garlic, ginger, senna. Take 1 to 3 daily with a gallon of water.
Wait, what?
Take
With a
1
gallon?
Is that serious?
Maybe the water makes you.
Wait, why did you say a gallon of water?
Maybe that's what,
I was about to take it with.
Yeah, he was about to take it with Rockstar.
Wait, hold on.
You're gonna be backed up for days.
I think I'm gonna still do it.
Yeah.
I think I might still do it.
No, you're gonna be clogged up.
What did I walk
You
into?
wanna?
Oh my God! You was about to.
Eradicate your parasites. Want to try one?
No, I'm good. I got.
You got to know her parasites and name them.
No, I got oyster food poisoning a few weeks ago,
so you
and
might need
let me
this.
tell you. No, we did test. There was nothing. Thankfully, there was no actual parasites. It was just like
Yeah,
you
don't
know,
let
F
it.
you.
Listen, you're supposed to take this with a gallon of water.
half a gallon.
This a half a gallon?
I mean, for what purpose?
Yeah.
What is happening?
He
What
said
is,
it eradicates parasites in your body.
But why? But you because you think you have parasites, or you just
I
want
don't
to
know.
blow
I don't
out
want
your colon?
I
parasites.
mean, they took a vaccine. It might as well get eradicated.
I don't want parasites.
She's got to investigate.
Yes,
Maybe this is the cure to the period.
Wormwood clove.
Yeah, I don't have those.
Okay, well, any woman want to take
How is
it?
this a parasite eradicator? Like, if it's just like.
Well, look at the ingredients. They got like burdock root.
I those got a few more songs for
Okay,
us.
yeah. It's called.
If you want to
Hell
hear
yeah.
I want to hear parasite eradication.
Parasite.
It was-
I think I got a lyric in there.
Okay, yeah. We don't want to just throw you off.
Parasites.
there.
And I
I
got
don't know. I kind of want to just
15
sing, or I
minutes before
kind of
gotta
want to
go.
just. I
Oh,
don't
this
know.
is good.
Yo,
Then.
they like it when you sing and rap.
All right, I got a little.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
I got one I wrote about this little lady I met.
Little lady,
She was small.
Yeah.
she was small. She wasn't young.
I knew this girl, lady you fell when in need. She comes calling to me, I plead. Besides so amazing, beauty and blue like no kind I've seen. The vibes feel right. Mysterious night like a dream. Open arms and open heart comforting. Passion escalating, temperatures raising, anticipating the moment she enters my crib. As you wish, my majesty.
He talking about the drug.
They don't want love, only money and fantasy. I know this girl. She comes calling to me, I plead. A sight so amazing, beauty and glow like no kind I've seen. I know this girl, lady of fine wedding need. She comes calling to me, I plead. A sight so amazing, beauty a glow like no kind I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
I just gotta say the optics of being able to see both of you dancing at the same time
Yeah.
is just like.
Because it felt like he was singing about Molly. Or
No, I just mean your.
Wow.
I know this girl.
I mean your dance move styles
with head.
next to his
Did you
dance
see
move
him
styles.
juxtapose? Like one looked like it was like
You were
inside.
picturing Molly, and I was picturing "Shake That Ass" by Eminem.
Shake That Ass by Eminem.
I don't know. I was feeling this just a bunch of asses shaking.
Okay. I thought that was mystical.
No, wait.
Shake your fat.
No,
Well, watch
no,
yourself.
No, we're not. We stopped talking about rapists. Now we're talking about
Yeah, because he
"Shake
did.
That Ass, Baby" with Akon and Eminem.
Shake that.
Shake that on that floor.
Yeah.
Shake that ass. Yeah.
Smack that.
Not shake that ass. Show me which word. That's
I thought that was smack that.
Oh, smack that. Yeah.
that
Shake
shit
that.
on the
Smack that.
floor.
All on the
Shake
floor,
that is
smack that.
3-time rapist. Yeah. Mystical. You didn't.
Yo, that's a dope name for
For a rapist.
Yeah, 3-time rapist.
Mis-
Coming to the stage right now. Y'all seen him at the first rape, at the second rape. 3-time rapist. Everybody put your hands together for 3-time rapist.
You know, at the third time, you can't really say nothing. You're just like, hey, 2 times already. You know.
My girlfriend said that one time. She said, when we first got together, you took advantage of me. I said, not the third time.
So there's so that was some leniency. Maybe that was 2.5. Because
Yeah.
if it's a third time, then it means like,
You get 2.
well, yeah.
You get 2.
And then
I thought Spider-Man said everyone gets 1.
And then what was that?
What is-
Sasha Baron Cohen said it was always 2. You ever see that when he said someone said there's always 1 or something like that, and he said no, there's always 2.
well, because if there's another one, you were just overly creepy because
Yeah, now it's a pattern.
It's
Now
like,
you're
bro.
serial.
Yeah.
That's when your cereal comes out.
It's like, bro, you did this twice. No matter what. Yeah, third time.
Now it's a three-peat.
Yeah. You don't even have to do much this time. You're just, come on. Chill.
Now it's a
You
championship.
need,
Well, the first 2 were the playoffs?
Yeah, that's right. The third one's a championship.
Well, you know, him and it sounds weird to say him and his homies. It sounds like we're having a party. No, it was the first one was he got him and his homies on his salonist. It's like,
Yeah.
what is it?
See, I don't get that. I don't get, like, even Pac got caught up in something like that before.
Once though.
Once.
And it was
like, you get it once.
It was
Misunderstanding. We was all drinking. We was high. You say
Yeah,
whatever.
Wilson was out there,
Yeah.
so did Dre. So I mean, you gotta take your "It Wasn't Me" like
No, that's Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Urkel
That's
and
Shaggy.
Shaggy. You gotta take your "It Wasn't Me" and roll with it. So
Oh my God, I never
if
put
it
those 2
was
together.
you,
Me either.
Yeah.
Urkel and Shaggy. Like,
after,
that's amazing.
Did I do that? It wasn't me.
Can someone please
after you
redo
get
Shaggy's
it was you.
It Wasn't Me in
Well,
Urkel's voice?
But did I do that?
Yeah. Oh my God, that needs to happen.
And then with Scooby Doo just bringing in every once in a while.
Let's get two more songs in there, and then Cat's gotta get
Two more.
going. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's the album release up in here.
Tripping out for you.
Yeah, Cat's
Tripping
gotta
out
get
for
going.
you.
I don't like to let people go
Yeah.
without having that exit. You know?
Yeah. She be looking out the window. Tripping over you. I be stuck in tripping over you. It's a part of my soul. Tripping over you. I be living in yeah. Distractions make us vulnerable. Hold the phone not enough dinero. Arrow through my heart, my body grows old. She wants a hero, killer for kindness. I only want the finest to love and dine with. Play your cards. Love has been the greatest lost disregard. The world stops playing when we're blind to our own. Doesn't need the game. I've been giving everything. Felt the pain from the kindness of my heart. To the blood, sweat, and tears, many years always working, she mourns. And the way her life's been paid, criticized the main, the weight of the world today. Tripping over you, she be looking out the window. Tripping over you, I be stuck in place. Tripping over you, it's a part of my soul.
for the memories I share with you. Another day I know tripping over you, she looking out the window. Tripping over you, I'll be stuck in my workplace. Tripping over you, it's a part of my soul. Tripping over you, I'll be living in sin. Yeah.
I felt like that song was dedicated to my Pringles. Tripping over you. He said something about the hell, and I was
And
like,
he ended it with sin, which was
and this is
sin. Well, sin it, which actually I don't know who was in the studio. Paul was actually gonna. I don't know why. I think it was he was gonna say. Oh no! Instead of singer, he's gonna put sinner.
Oh, by accident. He was typing your information into the screen, and he's like, oh, sinner, let's make that singer. And I was like, it might not be a lie. We don't know him.
tripping over you.
That would be deep.
I got one more.
Let's get one more jam out.
One more.
This is my three. All right. One more little heartbreaker.
Tripping over you.
Wait. Should we do honey dip?
I thought you said honey dick, and I was like,
I didn't go to that street that you went to.
oh, you want Folsom Street Fair?
Folsom Street Fair.
I was like, who you been talking to?
Yeah, we'll just go with this one. She's in my kitchen, she is beauty, mind, body, soul. Her smile would give the nigga vibes and hello. Maybe I'm missing, maybe I'm dumb, maybe I'm dumb, maybe I'm dope, maybe we're playing, maybe that's hope. Maybe I'm thinking too fast, the past don't turn it back. You were my life, made up your mind, I need a code. Like we go over the kingdom, this game, I ain't no angel, I am a sinner who kiss me. Took the chance, threw in a hand, be her protector, be your man. Stick on the wall, the guardian. Talk to the Tesla, said no, go fell apart. I don't know, dreams go. Wishing on stars don't bless forever. Why do I fall? Fallen angels can't control temptations. The devil's in my fields, I'm laying up and dancing in distress. The best of the age for my heart. Stand me into rest, not the same as the cave. Push away, push me. My heart's been tweaking, thinking every second a piece of heaven. Twist the devilish intentions. Why see how hard they fake time waste? Sneak away, appreciate every breath you take. I'm Maryland, I am the Machios and the flowers till we meet again. Plant the seed, watch love grow. You are my Maryland, I am the Machios and the flowers till we meet again. Plant the seed, watch love grow. Yeah. She's in our kitchen, she is beauty, mind, body, soul. Her smile would give the nigga vibes and her nose. Another test from the creator, shooting for the stars. My dreams were bigger the first time I saw you. I lost my soul, my brain exploded the shot through the heart. I had to know you. You are a big accepted me. My mind wondered who you were, what it was like to be her lover. She came with questions, I was happy to retort. I'm a Scorpio, it's like scenario. Observe my surroundings, she told me her secrets. Dressed in black, my heart's a soldier. I'm on the fall in the pockets, searching for someone with no clue. A drifter wanna see a book, teardrop, Hendrix. Gone too soon, love this life, be grateful of opportunity. Shoot your shot, not everyone's an enemy. Better avoid just to know that I can have you. 'Cause sometimes dreams don't go true. But it's okay. Low, I don't have you. Yeah.
We are live, San Francisco.
She's in my kitchen, she is beauty, mind, body, soul. Her smile would give the nigga vibes and her nose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, if you ever make a music video, you just have to have him.
Video shoot.
Was that hand sanitizer or baby oil?
Yeah, hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer music. This that hand
Niggas do that. I'm
sanitizer music.
fucking sweating.
I'm-
Right there.
You are so lucky you had your eyes closed while you were singing that, because this guy was
I gotta
being a
remember
fool.
all my
We are
words,
live.
lyrics.
Carolyn, Tommy, Megan, we are live up in the
We need to do a
studio.
music video where you just bring him to dance in the background. Just be like frolicking around
I'm not in
you.
my 20s anymore, which is weird because I had more energy, but I didn't dance. I just wanted to
Well,
get.
I can see why.
I just wanted to get.
You didn't dance now.
I had to get.
That still wasn't dancing.
He
That wasn't
jumped into the
dancing.
music.
Yeah, that wasn't
Still got a
dancing.
club
My
banger
20s,
to
I was
play.
getting against the wall. Just.
If you really want to see
I
Luke
just,
dance,
I
no.
just wanted to get drunk and.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that question.
It was a hate crime against
man.
yourself.
What, that, right now? That
You
dancing?
just go out there and express yourself.
Yeah.
Expressio. I need some of this. It's,
Free your
freaking-
mind.
It's weird. I had more energy in my 20s.
it's hot up there.
Yeah.
It wasn't comfortable.
I think you should rehearse your express.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing him now in the mirror.
Sometimes I do with the cat.
Yeah. With the cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we do
That
our-
smells good.
Sometimes dreams don't come
wait,
true.
It's
Yeah.
been a pleasure. Yes.
Wait, well, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, that just segued to you because we said cat.
That is my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were saying with this cat and not a cat.
Oh no, I have.
No,
a
he
cat.
was talking about dancing with his
That's
cats.
what I thought.
But then he was like, it's a
I
good
wanted to go on
segue.
record,
to-
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like traveling because I love my cat. Like I don't know, within the last year or
Miss you,
or
Carolyn.
more, like she has a way to where I'm like.
Your cat?
To where I'm like, it's us, ride or die. Like you got me in the house. We ain't going. You don't leave the house. So if something happens to me outside, I will just have to crawl back, and you got my back. You know. But
Get word back to my cat. I won't be there tonight.
man, if
Put out a
someone,
little tender fiddles for her.
like if someone like if someone did something to my cat, like harmed her in a way, it wouldn't be him going off to jail. Well, probably because
Your cat would go to jail?
No, I
No,
mean,
no.
I'm saying the person, it wouldn't be them going to jail, and I mean, probably also because people don't seem to care about animals as much, but he also wouldn't go because I would handle it. Hey,
Yeah.
that's my boo right there.
Yeah. I just
But,
had to put my baby away.
Yo,
Baby
you
down
fuck with my
a
cat.
month
Just
ago.
make sure some money
Oh,
on
you
my
had
books.
to put it away to
I had
come
to-
here.
No, I had to put my baby down a month ago, almost to the date.
Oh, you can.
This kid, I've never been more proud of anything in my entire life. This kid was strong as hell, determined to the absolute very end. He had to have his back leg amputated, like a year and a half, a year or 3 months ago, and everyone thought, oh, and what that happened, he's gonna give up. This kid did more on 3 legs, than I do. I mean, he was just the smartest, coolest little thing. But the funny thing was when he first healed from the surgery,
Yeah.
as long as he was like running a long distance, it didn't look weird. He could move fast.
Yeah.
But he hadn't figured out yet how to move quickly in a short distance.
Yeah.
So he would raise his butt up and literally like in a cartoon
On
where they
two.
raise up, like sideways and go dee sideways because he couldn't figure out how to go quickly
Yeah.
without that leg. So he would literally just put his butt up in the air and then be like
Like those lowrider cars. It's just like,
kind of. You know, like in like cartoons when like a
Yeah.
cat gets scared and then they actually make that noise as
Yeah.
they run sideways. That's the only way he could move quickly when he was first.
that's true. Tom and Jerry used
But-
to do that.
That is hilarious. So
But-
we gotta end this, and I think.
Well, you guys can keep down. I
There
gotta
are
go.
things-
but
no,
you guys
we
can keep going.
do. There are things I forgot, which is cool, because that's not how I run the show. I just whatever comes out. Wait, what? I don't know if I should be in this. Oh, I guess I should have been in this. So shout out to Jeff Ross. He's a regular guy. Y'all know Jeff Ross?
I know him,
The
yeah.
comedian?
He's a regular guy.
I know him. He's
The roaster?
a cool
I
dude.
wasn't trying to take pictures with
Captain
him.
Roastmaster?
I just said that must be Jeff Ross, and then I said Jeff all night, and he didn't want to answer his name, even though I was kind of kicking it with him because he was going one way, and you know what? You should have been there, Larry. Man, Cat, you should have been there too, because he didn't find the comics funny. Wait, whoa, where are we going with this?
He's right.
I mean, wait, I'm not saying he thought all the comics weren't funny, and I don't know which ones he didn't find funny. It's just like, as we were walking back and forth, he was doing the same. So as in one of those, nah, I'm good. Back to the other section, I'm good. So I'm not naming him names. There's certain ones he didn't find that funny, even though they all took a picture with him. And I decided I'm not very good with pictures with people. That's why I do this show, so I can take pictures of you guys, get myself in the process of when I see celebrities out there maybe taking pictures. Because he also didn't want to be called Jeff, even though that was him. I guess he didn't want to be called out, like, because I was like, Jeff. All right, he's not responding. Okay, I see what's going on. Even though I could ask him anything else, hang out with him. But when I was like Jeff Ross, he was like, huh?
Who's Jeff? He's here. Like Jeff is here.
And so being a regular dude, that was cool. Like he's
a cool dude.
He was rocking out with the bands just like I was.
Where are we talking about? Where is that?
Jeff Sofa Street Festival.
Oh, okay.
And
when was that?
That was yesterday.
Okay.
Shout out to Phil O'Toole too. Paul's in the other room.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Paul's in the other room, probably like, oh man, come on, we're gonna get sued. No, I mean shout out isn't a good thing.
Yeah.
The guy Phil O'Toole, he used to be part of helping the structure in the old station name that used to be here, and he did one of these. He did one of these. We didn't. No, I don't mean like this. I mean check this out. I'm getting to it. He did instead of like, hey, what's up, and really acknowledging. This is what he did. He did one of these, but like he gave a facial expression that you're cool, and that's all we need. Sometimes that's all we need is we just acknowledge. Like a big, good smile, good facial expression. Give one of these. Man, we ain't got to have a real conversation.
Especially after all this.
I already got the vibe that we're cool.
Yeah. Especially after all we went through. The fact that he made that human contact.
Yeah, like that, right? Yeah. We just got to cover. And this person give you one of these. I mean, because you could tell when someone's giving you the mean mug when they're like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, when they just like give that smile and, that eyes, like, yeah. Give me one of these.
All right. Like they do it out of obligation, like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we give you one of these, and it's like, all right, we're cool. We could hang out, but let's not. We don't need to talk much. I mean, that wasn't expressed, but that wasn't said, but that was expressed, and that's all you need sometimes. Yeah. You just need that pound, that good, like, facial expression on, and then we go. We just chilling. We good.
Yeah.
Or you could do what I did and make a complete ass of myself and cry in front of Paula Poundstone.
Oh, cry in front.
I was so excited to meet her, and I literally was like, don't cry. I geeked out so hard.
You saw her Comedy Day?
Yeah, Comedy Day. I geeked out so hard, and I was like, you're the reason I wanted to become a stand-up comedian. I did caps, cots, and stuff. No, my high school senior year drama, final exam monologue, whatever. Yeah. I did a compilation of Cats, Cops, and stuff, like my favorite bits from it.
Yeah.
And I dressed up as her.
Okay.
80s, but with the curly hair here and the vest and the jeans too high and the tie and everything.
Yeah.
And it was so I was like, God, I wasn't going to go to Comedy Day because I wasn't feeling well. And then because it was raining, I was like, there's not going to be anybody there.
And they stayed.
So there's a real chance you could actually get, if there had been thousands of people in beautiful weather, I would not have got to meet her.
Well, we were
she was
drinking
amazing.
and getting free food, so
yeah.
I mean,
no, I just mean like, if it had been a beautiful day, there would have been thousands of people there, and the chances of me getting to actually go talk to and meet Paula Poundstone after the show, a lot slimmer. But I'm like, with 40 people here,
I used to work with her a lot at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, so I went up to her and we was like, oh! So we were talking about the old days or whatever, but it was good to see her, and she rocked that set. Like her set, because remember the mic
kept going out. It kept going out like right at her punchlines. Like right at her punchlines.
But see, that's a real comic. I hate saying that's a real.
She was like,
that's a professional.
That's a legend.
That's someone that's legendary. That's someone that knows what they're doing. They're just gonna. All right, whatever, Mike.
When she started to say,
and then she started yelling,
the frogs are gonna start coming.
She's about ready to go. Screw this, Mike. I know what I'm doing here. But just if you're going to see Paula, make sure you're vaccinated. You heard. You heard.
Yeah, some comics.
You heard what she was saying. Make sure you're boosting.
Some comics are like that. Like they they're totally to the left, and they'll say whatever the action word that the Dems want them to say, and it's like, okay, cool. But they'll get their speech out. But the fact that she still was funny, that's all I cared about. Like whatever her personal thing about the vaccine.
And yet she was hanging out with me all night. All day. That's the next to me. That's the hilarious thing. Like you said this, and you hung out with me all day. But I got
Did
tested.
she really hang out with you all day, or
Not
did you
really.
hang out
I
with
was
her?
next-
They weren't hanging. They weren't
Yeah.
hanging next to each other. You got a song
Well,
about
like
that?
I no, we had no time for fun. Like I said about the last guy. I mean, she's not a guy, but I mean like people. I said about the
Yeah.
guy, Phil, too, when he gave me the pound. So we were next to each other. So
Yeah, I
we didn't
remember.
say
I
too
saw
much.
it.
Yeah. So Paul, I was like, we talked about Hillary, but I mean,
Oh, she was
hey,
so sweet. She gave me a big old
technically
hug.
we were hanging out.
Hey, listen. Under this canopy in the rain,
Yeah.
technically, it's a date.
Yeah.
It's romantic.
It's so
Do
romantic.
you know that was the only day it had rained? Like, generally
Yeah.
San Francisco is like, whatever, foggy or dry or what, but that day it just poured. And those
Yeah, and
people
it doesn't.
sat.
And it does not rain like that in San Francisco,
Right.
but a few days a year.
Right.
I love on like the news when they are putting up the inches of rain, and I'm not kidding. One time they actually had on the screen 0.01 inches, 1/100th of an
Well,
inch.
let's
Like, did
not-
somebody
let's
spit
not-
on the
The guys
sensor?
thought you were talking about them.
Yeah,
I was
let's
like-
not insult people.
No, but I'm like,
here.
did somebody spit on the sensor? How do you measure 1/100th of an inch of rain?
Next thing,
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the rain was like all insecure.
It feels like 3
And
though.
then the next rain is just tears. She says, "On how many inches?" And then just tears. Just tears. All right, so I think we're supposed to go. So, Kat, with your last words here.
Oh, do you mind if I plug my comedy
Ooh, that's
show?
what that's like.
Oh,
that's what
okay.
it means.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So every Monday night at the Blarney Stone on 20th and 20th Avenue and Geary, I host a open mic, BS Comedy Corner. Sign up start at 8:30. Show starts at 9. We go till about 11:30. We've been averaging about 25 comics a night. We got a good crowd going now. We got a pretty good audience. You can actually be heard. Got a good sound system. Drinks are cheap, and the lighting and the company's good. You gotta
When you
come
say
by.
cheap, like
$3 High Lifes and still $8 Jamesons.
All right. So
That's cheap. That's cheap for
Yeah.
San Francisco. I
What
drink
about
the
some
same thing no
packs?
matter where I'm at.
$2 packs.
I don't know what the rest of the stuff is because that's the only thing I drink.
That's what I love.
But
all right, I double.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Wait, no, his last word.
Oh, last words?
Yeah, what the hell?
he's like, what do you want
I don't
to
know.
drink?
What-
That's a hard question.
Shoot. I'm not doing nothing right now. Just singing my little songs here and there, wherever I can sing them. Most of my social media is on my Instagram. It's I_DOUBL 3 _ IRA1 IRA1 number. Yeah, that's where you'll find me. In my YouTube. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah,
Really
and
well.
I'm here. He is hysterical is my Instagram. Larry BEYAH on Twitter and what's that thing called Facebook? Do anybody still?
I use it.
I use it sometimes, but it's like
I
only
try
if I want to
start using
find
Instagram.
some
I don't know how to use it.
relatives.
Somebody's got to teach me.
Oh my God.
There's no order to things. I don't know how to. Someone teach me. Someone.
I
please.
lost interest in Facebook around the first election with Trump. 'Cause everybody got mad at each other.
Well, yeah, I don't do. I just use it for event purpose, like for
Oh,
making
yeah.
events and for, for bacon and you know.
Yeah. My show is called Let's Get Loud, LETZ, Get Loud. And I'm at Oral Wine Bar October 27th. But this weekend I will be at Broadway Studios Above Fame, 2 shows. And I'm doing Oktoberfest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This Saturday.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I got to, longboard, wipeout.
Yes.
Longboard. I went to go support my girl Rhoda because she got the featured set this last
Ramon.
Friday. And they do a thing there where if you've never been on their stage before, they pull names out of a hat, and if you get your name called, you go up right then and there. And if the audience likes you, you get called back for a book show. Well, my name got called out of the hat. I freaking killed. And Damon was like, "Should we bring her back?" And everyone was like, "Fuck yeah!" And I was like,
Yeah.
so I technically, I don't know when it is yet because they've got the rest of the year booked. But I technically just snagged my first paid booked gig
That's what's
Nice.
up.
in like 3 years, sometime early next year. So I'm really proud about that.
All right. So I guess
Congratulations.
that's it. I guess we. Oh, yeah, nod. Oh. Bye.
Oh,
Peace.
bye everybody.
We still take photos. Okay, bye. Yeah, what's really happening? I think next week we're going to have sex, Ted.
Yes, I'll be here for the sex.